Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. Dow is down 0.5%, Nasdaq going down 0.18%, and S&P going down 0.27%, and Russell going down the most 0.84%. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500 on top, leading the way: healthcare, technology, industrials, consumer defensive, and everything else pretty much red on the day, and including basic materials here on bottom, energy and utilities. So what do we got here on stock market map? We got J&J and Pfizer pumping today to the upside, and Moderna led to a massive rally on healthcare. Energy sector going down today, pretty much everything in deep red. Tesla was up yesterday, gave up pretty much all the gains, and now down almost 3.5%. Amazon flat. Meta going up 0.68%. Google down 0.86%. Apple down 0.75%. Microsoft staying flat, and Nvidia with earnings, now it's up 30 bucks, but pretty much a flat day on Nvidia, not even down 0.5%. And you can see some of these regional banks are also down today. So a couple things I want to show you guys, and this is actually on a longer time frame, so it's going to take some time to play out. But you can see, yes, the market hitting all-time highs. As a matter of fact, it's hitting all-time highs pretty much every 30 seconds, right? But look at here, HYG high yield bond smart money. Do we actually have an all-time high here? Well, absolutely not. You can see it right here. Yes, we gapped up, ran for a few days, and now things are cooling down. And not even taking out this high, which is, just recent highs right here, 78 bucks. And you can see this thing trading at 77. And as a matter of fact, we got a gap down today, and this thing was not able to actually finish in the green, and everything pretty much came down here on HYG. So is that going to play out? Well, we got two gaps down here. We got a gap on top, and we got a massive gap around 78 bucks. Now, if this downtrend here on HYG breaks, then you're going to see a push up to 78, and possibly will retest this high right here and close this gap 77.72. But the question here guys, smart money buying behind the scenes, and anytime the market hitting all-time highs, they're actually selling out of this market and locking in profit, where retail traders, investors going in and just buying all those dips. So is that healthy? Absolutely not. It's been months. Yes, we got 5% pullback. It's been months since October we actually had any decent pullback on any big names except I would say Tesla and Apple. All the other big names are just going higher and hitting all-time highs. You name it, Amazon, Google, even Apple now going up, and Nvidia, every now and then hitting all-time highs or getting closer to that all-time highs. And it was just a couple months ago, Nvidia hitting all-time highs, and again, who knows, we might get another one tomorrow. So I just want to point this out that this thing never went higher, where we saw market actually hitting an all-time high just recently, last week, and even this week. On SPY ETF, it's down 0.29%, and now it's trading around 5-day moving average, which is sitting at 529.88, this blue line, and pretty much I would say 530. So now we do have earnings from Nvidia, and I think they're doing a split also. And on top of that, they got a beat on earnings, and Nvidia is up. Not much as, you would think that thing can go up on earnings. It's up like 30, 40 bucks. I was expecting 80 to 90, maybe even 100 up or down, but well, it's still up, right? So here on SPY ETF for tomorrow, guys, watch out, 530. That is gonna be your line in the sand. As long as you can stay above 530, the next stop 535, and who knows, maybe even 540 this week. Now, if things are breaking down, you will see it right on my screen. It's going to break, and it's going to stay under 530, below 5-day moving average. And that is when you're going to see a deeper pullback a downtrend, at least on hourly time frame, all the way down to this gap right here, and that is around 524 and also previous all-time highs, and that should hold as a support. Now at some point we get some sort of a candle like this, big bearish engulfing candle, and we take out this high right here, 524 to 525. Then watch out for a move all the way down to 520 and then 517. On Triple Q, it's absolutely flat on the day, and now with earnings from Nvidia, you would think that this thing can gap up at least 1%, but it's not actually, just holding on to 455. And why? I mean, look at this, 454.03, 5-day moving average, and what happened today? We actually got under 454.03 and then came back all the way down to 453, went back up, and now into closing again. I mean, pretty much absolutely flat on the day. So here on Triple Q, guys, as long as I would say 455 to 454 can hold, watch out for continuation all the way up to 460 to 463. Now to the downside, 454 to 455 gives up, and this thing cannot break that. Then watch out, we might see a pullback all the way down to right here, 449.50, and down to this gap, 446.47. And once we get under that level, then we can talk about possibly 440 on Triple Q. On IWM, it's down 0.84%, so this one definitely breaking down below 5-day moving average. And now into closing, if you look at my screen, barely holding on to 13-day moving average, 206.46 at the closing. So for tomorrow, if this thing drops below 206.46, the next stop will be down here, 204, and then watch out for 200, this gap down here. To the upside, now IWM will find resistance at 208, and once we can clear 208, watch out for a move back up to 210 and then 212. On DIA, it's down 0.5%, so DIA, we actually shorted DIA right here on top on this day. And today, unfortunately, I'm expecting a lot more downside, but that's not happening, right? My expectation could be one thing, but market does not care. What do you expect from this market? Well, the puts, they were paying well, so I took profit at 395 and capped half of my position. If this thing goes back up and takes out 401, I'll get out and then possibly will reshort at 405. So that is the plan on DIA, at least for this moment. But looks like if this thing actually takes out right here, 395, 13 SMA on this daily time frame, things can actually get really ugly, and this thing can dump easily down to 390 and then all the way down here, 388. Now to the upside, DIA will find resistance at 398.54, 400, and if we can clear that, watch out for a move all the way up to 405, and that's gonna be another fresh new all-time high on Dow Jones. Now talking about Dow Jones, and I'm not going to show you guys, it's gonna take a lot of time in this video. Dow Jones Transport, that thing actually going down where this thing is going up. So that is another thing to watch here on Dow Jones. Just like HYG, I mean, this thing just kept pushing higher and hitting an all-time high, and the transport definitely not doing that as of right now. So the dollar index going up today 0.26%, and looks like we just need to get over 105, and if that happens, this thing back on track for a move all the way back up to 106. Now we do have this bullish engulfing candle and also trading above rising 5-day moving average. So now there will be support at 104.64, 104.48, and then all the way down here 104. As long as dollar can stay above 104.64, you're going to see continuation up to 105, and once we get over 105, watch out for a big move all the way up to 106. On VIX, it's up 3.63%, and I'm surprised that this thing is up today. I mean, this thing pretty much hitting all-time low, 11.78 today, guys. That is just insane, and market just grinding and going higher. So, are we going to see a spike from this bullish falling wedge? So far, this thing did break out right here, but no confirmation, and the confirmation will happen above 13, and we cannot even get to 13 on VIX. So if that happens tomorrow somehow, Nvidia gives up some of those gains and maybe Nvidia turns red tomorrow, that is a hope, I guess. I don't think that's going to happen. Then watch out, VIX might be going over 13. And soon as that happens, then we can talk about possibly going up to 1458 to close this gap and maybe even retest 15. I mean, look at this thing, guys. I mean, it's been weeks just going straight down. I mean, we got some bounces here and there, and it only lasted like, just a couple hours, and then this thing getting crushed back down. Look at this. It was really close to 13 today, and what happened? 12.29 at the closing, only up 3.63%, and the market was kind of flat. So this thing cannot even push higher up to 13. Until this thing breaks and holds 13, market will not come down anytime soon. So watch out for that mini breakout. And if you're looking for that big breakout on some news or some catalyst, this thing has to break over 15 right here. And that is when you're going to see a significant selling in the market. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.